Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our last video where we learned all about what different color fruits and vegetables do for different parts of our body. Red helps our heart, orange helps our eyes, yellow helps our veins, helps our blood flow. Green helps our teeth and our bones, and blue and purple fruits and veggies help our brain. So remember all of that because now we are going to head to the kitchen to make a rainbow hummus wrap. Come follow me. Let's see how we do it. Our radishes and red bell pepper are good for our hearts. Our carrots have beta carotene, which are good for our eyes. Our yellow bell pepper is good for our blood. Our spinach and green onion are good for our teeth and bones. And our red cabbage is good for our memory and is helping out our brain. Now, if you didn't remember all of the different things that those colors help with, maybe you could eat some more purple cabbage to help with that memory. We're also going to add some beans and some hummus, which will be our protein. And our wrap couldn't be possible without something to wrap the veggies in, so we're going to be using a tortilla today. Let's get into it. Now, with an adult's supervision, grab your knife and we're going to get started on cutting up our vegetables for our rainbow wrap. We're going to start with this heart-healthy food, our red radishes. So I'm going to cut these up into small little coins using my bear claw to make sure I keep my fingers safe. Next up, we've got our heart-healthy bell pepper. So I'm going to use the tunnel method for this one to make sure we have some flat sides that will be easier to cut with. We're going to remove those seeds from the middle. You can do it with your knife, like I'm showing right here. And later I will show you how to do it with your hand. Now we will be cutting our pepper into small strips, making sure you're using your bear claw or the tunnel method when appropriate. Next up the bat, we have our carrots, chock full of that beta carotene, which is going to help us with our eyesight and our night vision. I'm going to use a tunnel method for our carrot as well, so it's easy that we have a flat side to cut instead of a rounded side. Just going to chop that up into little strips too, making sure you're using the bear claw or the tunnel method. Keep those fingers safe and sound. Let's speed it up a little bit. Now we're moving on to yellow, our yellow bell pepper, which is good for our blood, helping it circulate from our head to our toes. This time for the seeds, I'm going to give you a little close-up view. You can plant these seeds in our Bean Buddy activity if you want, and those seeds will grow into a brand new pepper plant with a little bit of love, some soil, some water, some sun, and your seed. So here you can see you can just pull that seed strip right off. That's not so good to eat, so we're going to make sure that's out of our peppers. Cutting it up into fourths, into eighths, whatever size works best for you. Once you are comfortable and confident using your knife, try focusing on cutting your vegetables into equally sized and shaped pieces. Now we are going to jam-pack our wrap filled with veggies that are good for our bones. We will be using both green onion and spinach. So see, as I'm cutting my green onion, my fingers move as the knife moves. We are going all the way down, making sure that our fingers are out of the way of the knife, still keeping that bear claw. I'm going to have some super healthy bones and teeth after this wrap. Super stoked for that. I hope you are too. Okay, brain food alert. Our purple cabbage here is going to help our brain to remember things better. Now, purple cabbage and regular cabbage stays good in the fridge for a super long time. So it's okay if you don't use that much of it because it'll stay good for a while. I'm going to use a new method of cutting today called dicing. So the tip of my knife is going to stay on the cutting board, but I will be moving my knife up and down, sort of in a circular motion, to make sure that all of the pieces of cabbage are cut into small pieces. Make sure the tip stays on the cutting board. Okay, let's take a second to look at this beautiful rainbow. I'm super excited about this. That looks so good. Any SpongeBob fans out there? Shout out. So, we will start assembling our wrap using a spread on the base. I am using a butter knife, a very dull, not sharp knife, to spread my hummus. This is going to give every single bite I take a good kick of hummus. You can use cream cheese or ranch or any other kind of salad dressing you might have that gives a flavor that you enjoy. I'm going to speed it up a little bit while I assemble the rest. Put my radishes in a nice row. My bell pepper, my carrots, the other bell pepper. Load it up with some of those good greens. Cabbage, and I'm going to add some black beans to add a little more protein. You fold the end, and then you fold it in half, and you sort of try to tuck and roll your wrap at the same time so it stays really tight. Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm super excited to see the little rainbow hidden inside of our wrap. Let's cut it in the middle and see what we got going on in there. Look at that rainbow. Thanks for tuning in with me, friends. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next week.